So, I have finally reached the fabulous 40. Yes, I've reached the fabulous 40. And I feel great. I feel like I look great. And, my life is as good as it's going to get at the moment. Of course, it always improve. Things could be better, like I could not have a sick mom who's right now in the ER or suffering every day. That would be good. Or a father with Alzheimer's. But as I realized as I get older that unfortunately my parents are older. And it's like when you're young, you don't realize that your parents are eventually going to get to this point where they're going to be at the end of their lives, or they're going to not remember things, or they're going to be struck with an illness that you can't do anything about, that there's no cure for. Because you think that at this day and age, they'd have a cure for cancer, that they'd have a cure for Alzheimer's, and all the different things that have plagued my parents, but they don't. It's like they're no further along with things than they were when I was a child. So it's like some things in life, while they've improved greatly on, like smartphones, like I'm using now, and cell phones and tablets and things like that, it's like all the money on electronics and things like that don't mean a thing if you can't keep somebody healthy. Like, all this stuff means nothing if, you can't use that money that you use towards making electronics and communication and things like that better, if you can't put it towards health and stuff like that. So, like, it's disappointing to see that they've come so far along in progress of things like that. But, like, when it comes to things that could help, prolong life and give people their family members longer and make their family members comfortable in their old age and happy and be able to enjoy retirement and things like that, they've made no real advances. So, like, that's the disappointing part of my life, I feel. And I don't speak on it much because I'm trying to be more open emotionally. I'm kind of closed off emotionally. I'm trying to be less closed emotionally, but it's like, it's hard for me. I don't know why. It's just, maybe it's my Aries nature. I don't know, but I'm trying to be more of an open person, to be open and more hopeful about things, and actually be more prayerful about things as well. Because, that was a constant battle back and forth. My relationship with God is a battle. I still have one, however. Always going to have one. Never going to lose faith in Him. Always going to have faith in Him. No matter if it wavers or not, I'm always going to have faith in Him. So that's never going to change. But, it's just, that's something God and I work on. It's not something I care to discuss in detail much, but, like, that's something that God and I work on together. So it is what it is. I don't know if I already said this. Still working, still in school, still doing that. My love life has improved tremendously. I don't like to speak on things too tough either as far as that, because I feel like you just incorporate opinions and negativity and all these factors on the outside of other people's thoughts and ideas of how they feel like you should be, or your relationship with someone should be, or who you should date and things like that. And I just don't incorporate that in there. So when I feel like it's something solid, it is solid. However, when it's still like something I want to share with everyone, and it's undeniably present and prominent in my life like that, then I'll divulge onto it. But just know that I'm happy with my love life right now, and I'm satisfied emotionally and mentally, and yeah, I'm doing okay in that department. I'm doing okay. I've had these dating struggles before. Well, I really wasn't dating at the moment, so at that moment, but I am in a good place with that. I really, really, really am. Still being a single mom, done my kid to death. She's 4, getting so big and grown. Dropped her tablet in the toilet today, being hard-headed when I told her not to have it in the bathroom at all. So she was feeling guilty and crying, and she cried herself to sleep. The guilt is enough punishment for everything. So don't even have to put her in punishment. She did it to herself, and sleep is as sleep can get. Let me see. I'm happy to be in the 40 Club. I'm just thinking about that. I'm just so happy to be in the 40 Club. I actually like it. Nobody ever believes me either, so that's a good thing, because that tells you a lot about my age. And then it might say something about my maturity too. Hey, are these people actually calling me immature? I didn't think about that. It might be. Well, hey, doesn't hurt to always be a kid at heart anyway. To be young at heart. So they are. Right now, my main focus, as well as my daughter in relationships and family, is school, of course. I'm not even trying to focus on opening my business yet, because I feel like I have other ventures I need to pursue in order to get where I want to be as far as my business. And I'm working on that. So I'm taking my time getting this degree out of the way. And then I'll have all the free time in the world to work on the other ventures I want to pursue. So I'm taking my time. I'm still looking to relocate to South Florida. So that's where I'll be heading back to. I missed home. When I went home, I missed it. And I was like, yeah, I need to move back here, because I miss it tremendously. I really, truly miss it. And I just want to go home. I just want to go home. So I'm going to take my daughter, and I'm going to go home. And then I'm going to pursue a career there. Keep with my career that I have. Pursue my relationships, and just live life. It's like I didn't wake up and say, oh, I'm 40 and I'm going to start doing all this stuff. This is stuff I've already been doing. However, it's like, as you realize that you get older, you're just like, stop settling, stop always you being the one to always compromise. Sometimes you just got to branch out and take chances and go for stuff and just live. Just really live. So it's like, okay, I haven't done everything I wanted to do in these past 40 years, and I'm not going to be able to do everything I want to in the next 40. However, God willing, I live that long. However, it's just like, just live. And when you see that life is slipping away like my mom's is, unfortunately, and it's like, she had a good life, and she's at the end of hers, and it's like, I still want to do some things to make her just be happy and proud too. So whatever I can try to do in that time frame, I'm going to. Like I said, I don't really speak on it a whole lot, because I'm closed about that and private about that, and I usually process that internally myself, which is not always good, but sometimes it's for the best. But just keep my mom in your prayers, my dad in your prayers, my family in your prayers, me in your prayers, and that's it. So, fierce, fabulous, and 40 is me, and you'll probably see more of me too. And I think I'm gonna say deuces. I'm out.